Welcome to WesternSlopeNow.com. Meteorologist Russ Pappas here. Another image from our America's Mattress Live Tower Cam. Pretty, huh? Plenty of clouds. Now, this was not the case earlier today. We had good sunshine from 9 until 12, and that heated up the western portion of Colorado. We already had moisture in place. We needed that heat, and we needed those mountain zones to kick off the storms, and that's exactly what happened. We had storms firing off, light rain showers falling in Grand Junction at noon, and then again at 2 o'clock. For Grand Junction specifically, it's just been very light rain, trace amounts, but a couple times a day. Look what's happening in Delta County and Montrose County. For example, Olathe picked up half an inch of rain in less than an hour during the mid-afternoon hour. Montrose recorded quarter-inch hail. So we're getting some precip hitting the ground. It's rain, it's hail, it's heavy, it's light, it's scattered across the western slope. The genesis site is mountain zones, but there's good valley drift. We have plenty of lightning, but the good thing is the lightning is striking well within the confines of these storm systems. They're not striking 15 miles away in the drier areas. We're fortunate for that. We also have gusty winds, so if you have been getting rain or have not been getting rain, you're also going to be plagued with these gusty outflow winds. This pattern is going to continue, and that is scattered cells moving across the afternoon, moving across the evening, striking one portion of the county or another portion of the county. This is going to continue past sunset tonight, which for Thursday, June 24th, occurs about 8:40, 8:45. That's elevation and location specific. Rain projections are still light for Grand Junction and Montrose, but you can see Olathe picked up that half an inch, so that was the outlier. The heavier downpours, the heavier accumulations are still anticipated in the higher zones, but that doesn't mean that we can't get a rowdy storm moving through the region, which is exactly what happened. On Friday, we'll do the rinse and repeat pattern, same thing. Mid-morning sunshine, midday storms, and mid-afternoon and mid-evening storm passages. Now, as far as weather alerts go, it's just the gusty winds and the lightning, but it looks like we have some flood issues with some of those heavier downpours in Montrose County, specifically around the Highway 50 corridor coming off of the Uncompahgre. So that's something that will be addressed immediately. So if you find yourself driving through the rural roads or county roads, don't drive through a flooded roadway. And remember, water is moving fast. Only a couple inches can take you off your feet, and a couple more inches can sweep your car off the road. So turn around, don't drown, don't drive your vehicle no matter how high the clearance is. Just don't do it, because not only are you risking your lives and the lives of first responders, you're going to ruin your vehicle, and you're likely going to chew up the road as well. So let's just avoid it altogether. Top wind gusts for the day continues to be storm-associated winds right around the 25 to 35 mile per hour zone. We're not done with these. I do expect to get a couple blasts of wind going during the evening hours and even right around the sunset hour. Now, so far today, we've confined our temperatures below the 80-degree mark, and this fell short of the typical, or I should say the forecasted high for the day, but also fell way short of the average for this time of the year. Now, I did mention this previous night forecast. We would never really hit our highs, and that's exactly what we've done today. Friday morning, we're going to start off in the mid-50s, partly cloudy skies. It's going to be cool-ish. I mean, 50 and 60 degrees is not cool, but it's going to feel great because we've had rain in the area, and we're going to have higher humidity levels to start the day. We're going to build on that with the heat of the day. Not a lot of heat. We're still going to fall short of the average, but we're going to build on that heat, and we're going to use the mountain zones for that rinse and repeat Friday afternoon pattern. You can see tonight, by midnight, things go quiet, and then fired up again during the noon hour, and throughout the afternoon, we'll go scattered again into Friday night. Now, these storms will linger into the weekend. We don't immediately dry out. We do get a slug of drier air on Sunday, but Saturday, we still have humidity levels that are quite high, and we still will have storms that will develop in the afternoon hours. Mid-80s for the next couple of days. Later this weekend, a little bit more warmth. Starting next week, we could get more storms developing at the beginning of the week, but the real heat, those really hot temperatures, they do return this time next week. So a week away is when we'll get that hotter temperatures going. For Montrose, and I should say for the South Central and the San Juan Mountains, that's going to be the focus for storms all the way through the weekend and into the beginning of next week. So by default, Montrose should pick up at least a chance of storms developing each afternoon, moving through the region. And of course, particularly in Montrose County, these storms are going to have gusty outflow winds and lightning as the bigger hazards.